Looks like it's time to feed the animals.
I better go and chuck them some raw meat.
Oh.
Never a break, eh?
Hey, since when have you been going out with him?
Oh, it was dead romantic. I was on my way out last night and I stopped to look up at the stars, and then it happened. I saw Dave's face in the moonlight looking down at me. And then something just hit me between the eyes.
Was it love at first sight?
No, it was his adjustable spanner. He dropped it off the scaffolding.
Ouch.
Oh, no, it was fate. Meant to happen. I mean, that spanner could have hit anyone, but it chose me. Am I lucky or what? Anyway, once I'd come to, he was so gutted he asked me out. And the rest, as they say, is history.
You're gonna be history if you're not behind that counter and slicing onions in 3 seconds.
Yahoo, Miss Hanson!
And the rest of you worthless snails can get back to work, too.
Good morning, Miss Hanson.
What's so good about it?
Your hair.
Crawl away, Dempster.
Keep trying. Steady. Easy does it, almost there.
Strickland!
Hi, Karen. I was just experimenting with a new cup stacking technique.
Get those filthy boots off my furniture.
You walk all over the staff, and I'll walk all over the furniture.
You're not funny, Strickland.
Get down and tidy this place up before Mr. Pashby gets here.
Mr. Pashby? The Mr. Pashby's coming here? You did say Mr. Pashby. Oh, gosh, Mr. Pashby.
Do you know Mr. Pashby?
No, never heard of him.
Sheesh. Haven't you ever heard of anti-dazzle toothpaste?
So who is this Mr. Pashby?
He's the guy who's gonna come and waken up a few ideas around here.
Meaning?
Do the words time and efficiency mean anything to you?
Time and efficiency. Yeah, that middle one rings a bell, and I've definitely heard of that.
What did you make of the printout I sent you yesterday?
Oh, that. Yeah, that. Neat.
You'll be laughing out of the other side of your face when Pashby gets here. He'll soon sort this place out, get it running to maximum potential. And let me tell you, the guy is ruthless. So if he finds you're not pulling your weight, then look on the bright side. Once you're unemployed, you'll be able to stay at home, stack cups, walk all over your own furniture to your heart's content. It's suddenly gone very dark in here. What happened to that smile? Coochie, coochie, coo.
I hope you've got a change of underwear and a toothbrush in there. You're in for a long wait.
Oh, stimulation!
Gotcha.
Okay, okay.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Pardon me, is anyone serving here?
Oh, sorry. Join the queue. Hello? Derek. I don't know how you've got the nerve to phone me after last night. No, I don't happen to think that belching the theme from Coronation Street was particularly clever.
Don't you think you'd be better off serving these customers?
Can't you see I'm on the phone?
So if this Pashby guy's coming, shouldn't we warn the kids?
Oh, no, he's gonna take us as he finds us, warts and all. And I'm talking Toad City here.
So what time's he due?
9:15.
9:15 now.
3, 2, 1.
Morning.
Morning, Mrs. Geiger. What? Hello, Pashby.
Excuse me, what are you doing there?
I was just picking up the...
Here, give those to me, for goodness sake.
There. You're good at this, aren't you? You're not just another pretty face, are you, Mr. Pashby?
Wasteful. Very wasteful.
And that one there is your lifeline?
Any excuse, eh? Just to hold my hand.
awesome. According to this, you're going to live to be 258 years old.
What? You're reading a scar I got opening a tin of mulligatawny.
Oh, that must have been horrible.
No, it was quite tasty, actually.
You're a big razor.
What does it say about what we're going to do tonight?
It does now.
Oh, my goodness. And me, an innocent boy from the valleys.
Evans, back to work.
Right, so. Oh, I forgot to tell you. As from next week, I'll be at the London Medical College.
What?
The Medical College.
Where people study to be doctors?
Give that girl a haggis.
And you're going there?
That's right.
Evans.
Gotta go. See you later.
Medical college?
I knew there was more to him than met the eye. So he's a student, eh?
Student?
Probably just doing that as a holiday job.
Yeah.
God. How's he going out with someone like that? Must be dead clever if he's studying to be a doctor.
Clever? A flaming brain box, more like? Oh, no! What? I've just realised. The whole thing's doomed from the start. There'll be a gap between us that'll make the Grand Canyon look like a crack in the pavement. And then what'll happen? He'll take up with some overdeveloped cranium in a miniskirt and drop me out of his life like a burst appendix.
Don't you think this is a slight overreaction?
How could he do this to me? The big two-timing Torag!
Well, there's the stores. Hey, you really are good at this, aren't you? Pushing it! You're not pushing it on you! It's youthful enthusiasm, Mr. Pashby. Surely you were young once. No! Break it up. Mr. Pashby! Mr. Pashby!
Who is that bloke?
I don't know, but he's giving me the creeps.
Yeah. Why aren't you staff clearing these tables? They're probably busy doing something much more important.
Wait, Freddy, stop.
There's only one way I'm going to keep my man.
You can't just go walking out like this.
Watch me.
Hold it! I can be tough. All right. Could you kind of just, help out and go back to work, please? Because it'd be nice. Incredible. Was I too hard on him? Absolutely incredible! I was too hard on him. I knew it.
Who's that?
TJ.
No, not him, you fool. The old faceache with the black book.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Well, Miss Hanson, you were certainly right to call me in. Your restaurant is a hotbed of bad management, inefficiency, and slothfulness.
Well, don't pull your punches. Tell us what you really think.
He thinks what I've thought all along. This place is a joke with no punchline.
I call it the dinosaur syndrome, a lumbering great carcass controlled by a walnut-sized brain.
It's a bit of an exaggeration, I think.
You're right. He means peanut-sized brain.
In all my years as a time and efficiency expert, I've never come across such a discombobulation.
He means you, kiddo.
Well, clearly there'll have to be some major surgery done around here.
Stick the knife in anywhere, Doc. Suggest whatever changes you like. I want every ounce of excess fat lopped off to within an inch of the bone.
Ow.
Rest assured, my recommendations will be laid out fully in my reports, which I shall put in the mail this evening and should arrive on your desk, post office variables notwithstanding, at precisely 8:15 a.m. Any questions?
Huh? Sorry, did you say something? I was working.
TJ?
Bye.
What on earth?
You! What were you doing behind the door with a milkshake carton? Your ear?
I was listening in on your conversation.
You don't seriously expect us to believe that, do you? Come on, what were you really doing?
I was using this milkshake carton to push back my ears. Somebody said they stick out too much.
Huh? Now we get the truth. Well, don't do it on company time.
Yes, Miss Hanson.
This report's going to take longer to write than I thought.
Roll on, 8:15.
Hurry up, man, hurry up. It's nearly 18.
Wicked.
Yeah, I've been doing this sort of thing for years. You know, when I was 3 months old, I could pick the pin off my nappy.
Yeah? Yeah, listen, it's a good thing you found out what that Mr. Pashby guy was up to yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, I just hope we got enough time to do something about it.
Yeah. What?
Why not? It's French for a piece of cake.
Voulez-vous? Wait, listen. What time did he say he would be here?
8:15.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you got to admit it, the guy is good.
Yeah, Vince, that is why I am here. I want to know how good, Vince. I want to know how good. Welcome, sugar. Ah, this has got to be it.
How do you know?
Well, because it's got "Pull your finger out, postman" written on the top.
Oh, what? Shorter breaks, longer hours, retraining sessions.
Look at that. Look. Wage reductions for poor performances and staff reductions.
He's got to be kidding.
Look, what are we going to do, Vince, man? If Karen sees this, our life is going to be hell.
Yeah. But she's not going to see it. What is she? What?
What are you doing?
You can tie it, can't you?
What?
You can tie it, can't you?
Yeah, with 2 fingers.
Yeah, that'll do. Right, in your own time, Miss Dexter Williams. Take a note. Confidential report, Pashby to Hanson. Page 1, dear Miss Hanson.
One breakfast spat on the double, please, Stan.
Breakfast spats fast, Stanley.
All right. Oh, yeah.
What's up, Doc?
What happened to you last night?
Nothing to worry about. Just a little pressure in the old medulla oblongata.
What?
At first, my diagnosis led me to suspect a chronic cerebral rupture, but a secondary examination revealed nothing more than an inflammation of the ganglia.
Went on holiday there once. There was a case.
Say ah.
What are you doing?
Oh dear. Dropsicillus rheumatosis, if I'm not very much mistaken.
What are you on about?
Oh, did I forget to tell you? I'm studying to be a neurosurgeon.
Since when?
For years. Take my finals soon. I only work here in the holidays. You know what it's like.
I had no idea I was going out with someone so intelligent.
Oh, well, I'm not one to brag. So listen, how about tonight? I've got 2 tickets for Professor Janowski's lecture at the Albert Hall on hip bone replacements. You fancy?
You stop fraternizing with the customers. Work now.
7:30, I'll meet you outside. Bye. Almost had myself convinced there for a minute.
Don't say good morning, Strickland.
I wasn't going to. I was going to say good morning, Karen.
Why do bad things always happen in threes? What a lousy day. First the dog threw up, then the car got clamped.
What's the third thing?
You still work here. Strickland, have you seen Paris?
Mais oui. What could be more romantic than Paris in the springtime?
I'm talking about the Paris file, you dummy. Where is it?
Under the tea.
Under the tea. Sure. And here I was looking at her P for Paris. What a goofball I am sometimes. TJ, it's empty. Your filing system is a joke.
The tea, Karen. The tea bags.
If I thanks to you, I only have 40 minutes to catch my plane.
Hey, wait a second. Your report came from Speedy Gonzales.
Good. I'm gonna have to leave this to you. Whatever he says in there, do it.
Yeah, but don't you want to read it first?
Ashby knows what he's doing. I trust the man implicitly. I'll be back around 5 and expect to see some big changes around here.
Yeah, but what if...
Don't butt me, Strickland! Just follow his recommendations to the letter, clear?
What do you reckon he's got in for us?
Who?
What do you mean, who? The bloke that was snooping around here yesterday.
What? The time and efficiency expert, yeah?
Yeah, it's a bit of a worry, isn't it?
Not necessarily. Right, Dexy?
Yeah, right, Vince.
What's he mean?
Oh, you'll find out. Like right now.
Hi, everybody here? Great. Well, now, you probably don't realize it, but the guy I was showing around yesterday, he's a time and efficiency expert.
No.
Really?
No kidding.
He's come up with this report on how Spatz can run more smoothly. It's kind of wacko, but Karen says he's the expert.
So, what does Mr. Expert suggest then, TJ?
You know, the more I read this, the more outrageous it gets.
Now, go on, TJ. We can take it.
Come on, TJ, give us the worst.
Okay. Number 1, installation of pinball machines.
Did you say pinball machines?
Yeah, and that's just the beginning.
Well, the lady did say to the letter, so, here, you read this.
Oh, wicked. Vince Powers.
Just call me Mr. Efficiency.
Hello, Miss Hanson. How was the move?
Hey, Miss Hanson. Try your luck on the Wheel of Fortune.
Shut that door!
Sorry.
And this one goes out to a very special lady. Yes, a very special, special lady. Hot off the plane and hot off her feet. This one is for you, Cal. For you. We love you,
And now for something completely different.
You better believe it, Buster. What have you done to my restaurant?
To the letter, you said?
Give me that. Hold this.
Sure. I never realized what a fun guy Pashby was.
Ashby didn't write this. He couldn't have.
You're kidding.
Get him on the phone. Now!
Hold this.
It's right to the Magic Mountain. Magic Mountain's this way.
Well, what happened to you last night? 2 10-quid tickets down the stank. MD would think you weren't interested in hip replacements. Anyway, you'll be pleased to know I got you a signed copy of Professor Janowski's autobiography, Hips with Everything. I'll go and get it.
No, Freddy, wait.
What?
I don't know how to say this. I don't think it's going to work.
What?
Us. Maybe it's not such a good idea the way things are.
Oh, I get it. I'm too stupid for you, is that it? Well, let me tell you,
No, that's not what I mean. It's me that's too stupid for you. I feel like a right idiot when you come out with all that medical stuff.
What are you on about? It's you that's going to medical college.
Medical... Yes, I am going to medical college. To put scaffolding up on the roof.
You mean you're not? Oh,
So like I was saying about us...
oh come here, you big doll.
Freddy, you better get in here fast.
Look, it's all going to work out fine. I'll see you later.
When I find out which one of you evil little miscreants is responsible for this diabolical outrage, I will personally suspend him or her over the deep fat fryer.
Boiling in oil's too good for them.
Absolutely. Lard is far more cost effective.
Bun it, Strickland. Pashby, they're all yours.
Right. Luckily, I do everything in triplicate.
Whoa, everything.
The majority of my complaints concern gross wastage of comestibles, downright dire customer relations, and flagrant catchpenny horseplay.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
My biggest single bone of contention, however, is in the level of overstaffing.
Aha, now we're getting to it.
I won't mince my words. Somebody has to go.
Right. You heard the man. One of you hooligans has flipped their final burger. But I'm gonna be totally professional the way I find out who. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a piggy by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Ha! Too bad, Stavros.
Wow, I've never won anything before.
She's sacking you, you twit.
You seem to have the wrong end of the stick, Miss Hanson. When I said somebody, I didn't mean just anybody.
Well, take your pick, Pashby. Each is as bad as the other.
Let me be more specific. This so-called business trip of yours to Paris.
Yes, what about it?
Yesterday, I sent one of my colleagues from our Champs-Élysées branch to follow you and report back on your working day.
What?
The report is as follows. Arrive Paris, 12:05. Proceed directly by cab to Le Boutique Chic. Purchase 2 dresses, 3 blouses, and a hat. Horse-drawn carriage to Maxime's. 2-hour lunch. Snails and champagne. Last seen on top of the Eiffel Tower, eating ice cream and feeding the French pigeons. Ah, indeed, Miss Hanson. Perhaps you'd like to explain the exact nature of this business trip.
Yeah, go on, Karen, tell us.
I don't quite understand how you expect your staff to behave in an orderly and civilized manner when you, as head of the European operation, have been behaving, quite frankly, in a capricious and downright cavalier fashion.
So what are you saying, Pashby?
I'm saying, Miss Hanson, that if anybody has to go, then it should be you.
Well, what have you got to say about that, Karen?
Pashby? You're fired!
What?
I hired you. I can fire you.
But what about my report?
What report?
On next week's episode of Spatz.
Nothing you can say or do is gonna upset me today, Strickland. Guess who's coming to town?
Santa Claus?
Louis. Cop a load of my bank balance frappelli. I'm off the job and out of here forever. This is the last you'll see of Karen Hansen.
Of course, Spatz will be back next week. Thank you very much indeed.
Yes, and if you're up early
Who's that
this
supposed to be?
weekend, there's loads of great cartoons and programmes on TVAM. Let's have a look.
This weekend on TVAM and Channel 4 early morning, there's a bumper bonanza of fun for all you kids. We start at 8 on TV.